Okay, welcome to the third video in this new series, Football Manager 2009. And from the last two videos you will know that I'm managing Brentford at the moment. Now we're back down to 16th, that's where I was when I came to the club, but there has been some very positive news. First of all, let's go and show you the recent fixtures and results. So it's now 3rd of February, so about a month ago I did the video on the game, not in real life, it was only a few hours ago. And that game was Lincoln, where it was 1-1. I was expected to win, 1-0 down, then Makeda scored in the last minute to equalise. Since then we had 3 back-to-back defeats. It was looking quite grim, and there was quite a few players severely lacking match fitness, so I couldn't just bring them into the squad, so I arranged just a quick friendly against Brentford under-18s, and I played all of the fringe players and players in reserves, and so the result didn't matter in that. And since then we're on a 3-game unbeaten run. We won 2-0 at home to Aldershot, drew 2-2 at Exeter, and won 2-0 at home to Wycombe. Finances as well, I've managed to sell a few players. So transfer centre, yeah, that was a pending transfer, it's withdrawn. No, I withdrew from the offer. No, they didn't want to match the asking price, that was it. So history, transfers, there we go. Warren Howes, that was before I came in. I've made 62,000, so that helped with the finances. I sold Ryan Dixon to Notts County. You can see didn't appear much for me. In fact, I don't think he appeared for me at all since I joined the club. Nathan Elder was in my reserves. I hadn't played at all since I'd come into the club, and Sam Wood had hardly played at all, maybe 1 or 2 substitute appearances, even though he appeared quite a lot before I came. So that was good. Nicky Featherstone has gone back to Hull, and I've decided not to renew his loan. Not great stats. He didn't do brilliant for me either, so I let him go back. Hoof, Makeda, Mutombo and Sissons are the 4 that I brought in, and I've actually made 3 transfers since then. The first one is Andy Cook. We had a bit of a striker problem. Now these are all 3 signings are 35 years of age, but we're looking to bring in quality to steady for ship at the moment. They're not players for the future, and you can see he's scored 1 goal in 3 appearances so far. He's got decent finishing for this level, and he's got pretty good teamwork, off the ball positioning, influence, flair, determination, blah blah blah. I'm impressed with these 2 guys as well, 2 Spanish guys. This because I sold a couple of left backs as well. We've got a left back who can also play left midfield, which will take the pressure off what's his name, the guy that is my left midfielder, he's my best player. I've gone totally Glenpool, that's it. So signed him, decent stats. And Idiakez, who's not made an appearance yet, I mean, look at that for stats. And he played in the Championship last season for Southampton, and the other guy played in League 1 for Carlisle last season, and we're in League 2, so I think that's invaluable experience, quality rather, to bring in. And let's just quickly look at the finances before we go into the game. Last month we made a profit. This month we haven't yet, but it's only the 3 days in. So that's that. We've got a couple of bank loans there, but let's not worry about them yet. So we've got a game coming up. I'm going to arrange another friendly soon to give Simon Brown a game, and some of the other players who are yet to play for the team regularly. Submit team, show filters, tactics. So this is the team I've gone for in this match. Two very very young players up front, but that is because Andy Cook, he's 91%, and the other two guys a little bit more. And Andy Cook's played a couple of games in a row. I don't want to make him put too much on him too soon. He can always come on at half time, and Makeda has been really good goals wise. I've decided to give Glenn Poole, my best player, a rest. He's only on 82%. He's tired. Craig Peed is tired as well, and Kevin O'Connor for captain is tired. So I've brought in Mutombo, who's match fit now. David Hunt's match fit. He's come in, and yeah, those are the two that have come in. I've got Arenald and Idiakes on the bench because they're lacking match fitness. So hopefully I can bring them off the bench if things are going well. But I don't want to throw them into the deep end straight away. So that's my team for this match. I was thinking Alan Bennett. He's been pretty decent for us instead of Osborne. Maybe I should play him instead of... No, I want to keep Phillips there. He's done decent for the last couple of games. Ronald Hoof's gone off for the last game or two. What number? Number 16 he can have. There we go. So let's see how we do in this match. We are away at Shrewsbury. And the team talk is do it for the supporters. That's always a good one. Oh, actually, let's go on highlight mode key, because when I'm not doing a video I'll just do only commentary because it's quicker. Match speed is on full. Let's just bring it back to... Yeah, that's alright. This is Shrewsbury on the attack. Are they going to score? Good save, but they've scored on the rebound. So league table, where are they? Oh, the second. But, you know, I don't want to lose any more games. We're 8 points off the playoffs. We could really do with... a lot of my players picked up niggling injuries. Different ones each time. Mark Phillips, 61%. Right. Alan Bennett, your chance to come on. 74%. Mutombo, Bean. I'm going to keep them on. Let's keep it like this. Let's just have a quick look at the stats. Yeah, we've had one shot on goal. Not on target. 9 free kicks. 5 fouls. Yeah. Gritty game. So Hulls to... Oh, good tackle. But we are on the back foot. I can never tell with that shadow there. Oh, come on. Same both each time. Decent save from the goalkeeper, but on the rebound. Where's the defence? Keeper could have pushed it out, maybe out of harm's way, but for defence, 2-0. Since I've been here, I've not lost a game more than 1 goal. So this could be the first time. I'm going to have to make a change soon, I feel. Ah, Johnson's injured now. Well, even though he's lacking match fitness, it has to be the new boy. Perfect time for him to come on and try and prove his worth here. So let's confirm the sub. I might have to bring Andy Cook on to try and rejuvenate first strikers. Let's see. Sisson's on a yellow. Makeda Even though I'd like to give Idiakes a go, I think it's going to have to be Andy Cook coming on for Federico Macchieda. These are two defensive midfielders. Can't really have them running up. There's no point. Let's try this. It could backfire. But let's get for wingers and for full-backs pushing up a bit. We're 2-0 down. Okay, there's Newton on the corner. And that is wide. I forgot to say that Newton is a guy in for reserves because I had to give Craig Peed a rest and I didn't have anyone to come in at the right side of mid-fit. 3-0. Right, we're getting a bit of a hiding here. Do we go for damage limitation? Let's just revert back to that and then put Hunt as defensive mid. We've used all our subs now. We've actually had slightly more possession, but the only stats that matter are for score. Is for score. Right, can we at least get a consolation? They're on the attack again. Come on, get close to him. Do not concede another. What was going on there? Where was the defence? That is shocking. 4-0, right. You know, every game that I seem to record seems to be a bit of a disaster. Mutombo, he's not done himself any favours. His first start in a while. Everyone else pretty average. Johnson was good before he came off. Bean's done alright. For losing 4-0, it's not bad stats, is it? But I'm going to show my anger at the team. For the first time I have done that. Ben Hamer made his 50th league appearance for Brentford. Marcus Bean played in his 25th league appearance.
To worth a bit.
We're down to 18th. I can't see us targeting for playoffs now. Let's see what Brentford suffered a heavy loss. That's match confidence. Ooh, very poor. No doubt. Sissons is injured for the next match. Probably my best centre back. That's great. Dire fans by looking to offload members of the playing staff. Yeah. Mark Phillips. 5 and 6 weeks. Damn. Brett Johnson, 2 weeks and 3 weeks. That's a loss. Porter puts in classy performance. Post-match. He had a great game, picking up man of the match. What did you make? I have no higher praise. He did. He put in a great performance. Might be leaving Shrewsbury. What do you make of Paul Simpson's chances of keeping hold? I don't want to comment. It's not my place really. Phillips injured himself. Can you estimate how long? Early signs suggest it's pretty bad. How will his injury affect? I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not discuss. I don't want to say it's very important because the other players will feel undermined, but if I say it's not important then he'll feel he's undervalued. Evans impressed by Potter. When's my next game? In 4 days. Right, I won't put you through any more misery for the moment, but in another month or two on this game. Remaining budget 13.3 3k, that's good. Yeah, we'll see how we got on in the next few games. Try and get a few more friendlies in. Well, we've got a week in between games to play for players who aren't getting that match fitness in there. 30 points, 30 games, 36 points, not good enough. Let's make a target. 60 points is quite ambitious, isn't it? Maybe 55 points. I think it's more than doable. Anyway, next video I will show you how the new guys are getting on. So with the long-term injury to Johnson, I think it's Johnson, isn't it? Brett Johnson. It's going to be Zigo Arnold to severely lacking match fitness, but he's going to come in. He's going to have to be thrown in the deep end. Let's see how he does, and hopefully we'll get a few games to get Idiakes on the go.